You took the photo an hour ago. It's good. You know it's good. And your thumb is sitting on share. Not pressing, not leaving. 11 seconds now. Whatever you did next, you've done 100 times, posted it, or locked the screen and kept it for nobody. And whichever it was, it didn't feel like a decision. It felt like being yourself. That choice splits people into two camps. The one glowing in ring light, mid-selfie, feed always fresh. And the one whose phone lies face down, whole years missing from the internet. Most people assume the second one is hiding. Psychology stopped assuming that. By the end, you'll know which camp you're in and which one is hiding more. There's a tell, and you can check it tonight because this isn't a quirk. It's a performance with an engine. And the engine was mapped before your first profile existed. Start in 1959. A sociologist named Irving Goffman said every one of us runs two stages. A front stage where you perform a version of yourself. A backstage where you recover. He was describing dinner party. He described Instagram 50 years early. He called the act impression management. That makes the suspect obvious. The person performing in public. Except the obvious suspect is rarely the one hiding most. Decode the poster first. The poster isn't showing you their life. They're showing you the edit. 14 takes, one survivor. They post within the hour. A moment that waits goes stale. They know which photos do numbers and which die quietly. That knowledge starts choosing the photos for them. Psychologists call the engine social comparison theory. Your brain measures your worth against everyone else's highlight reel, then pushes you to produce a better one. Be fair to them first. Posters document. Their joy is public, and shared joy compounds. But run a quick test. When did you last post something and never check it? Because checking is the crack in the costume. University of Virginia, 2014. They sat people alone with their thoughts, 15 minutes, no phone. 67% of the men chose electric shocks over the silence. A quarter of the women did too. Being unwitnessed is that hard for some nervous system. Scale it up, and an unposted moment starts to feel like it didn't fully happen. The poster's hidden weakness was never vanity. The witness count became part of the moment. You were not built to need the count, which means the poster hides a need inside the highlight reel. Case closed, except the non-poster opted out of the scoreboard. No game, no losing. That should make them the free one. Their camera roll disagreed. And before you pick a side, your last 20 photos already voted. Do you know which way? The non-poster has photos. Hundreds. Sunsets, birthdays, the haircut they love. None of it leaves the phone. They draft a caption, reread it like a stranger would, delete it. They watch everyone's stories and post nothing. Ask why, and you'll get the same sentence. I'm just private. Think about the last caption you wrote and deleted. That draft still exists somewhere. Who was it written for? Sometimes private is the whole truth. Psychologists call that version self-concept clarity, a sense of who you are that needs no witnesses. Elaine Aron found that roughly 15 to 20% of people carry heightened sensory processing sensitivity from birth. Their nervous system registers more. An audience adds noise, not signal. Pair that with an internal locus of evaluation, your verdict outranking the rooms, and you're genuinely at peace off-grid. But a second version wears the same clothes. Curated perfectionism. You only reveal yourself when you control every variable. No post means no wrong post. No audience means no verdict. You can't be ignored if you never ask to be seen. That's not privacy. That's a bunker with good lighting. And the last thing you kept offline on purpose, was it privacy or insurance against a verdict? Some of you are already objecting. The apps eat your time. Fair. Plenty of non-posters are exactly that. Plenty of posters simply like sharing. The behavior convicts nobody. Hold that. It matters in a minute. Which leaves both camps hiding something. So who hides more? The feed can't tell you. The feed is the costume. The answer sits in a variable neither profile shows. The real axis was never posting versus not posting. It's where the verdict on your worth gets issued. Inside you or out in the room. Forget which stage you stand on. Ask whether you're free to leave it. Run the test. 4 people take the same great photo at the same dinner. 2 post it. 1 forgets it exists. The other refreshes the count every 4 minutes. 2 never post it. 1 forgets it by Tuesday. The other opens it 9 times. Drafts 2 captions. Shows no one. Which of those 4 is closest to you this week? Who's hiding more? The one with fewer exits. The poster who can't go a week dark is hiding dependence in plain sight. The non-poster who can't survive one post is hiding from a verdict they've already passed on themselves. Hiding isn't measured by what you show. It's measured by what you can't afford to do. Most of you slide. Same person, same year. 30 posts in June, 0 in November. right after the breakup. The audit moves with the stakes. Loud when your life looks like proof. Silent when it might look like evidence. One honest check before you diagnose anyone. A private life isn't a symptom. An active feed isn't a wound. Watch the 10 minutes after. If you posted, can the phone go face down while you stay in the room you photographed? If you didn't, did the decision end or is it still running in the back? Only the after separates preference from defense. Next time your thumb hovers over share, don't look for the virtuous option. There isn't one. Ask one thing instead. Who is the verdict for? Post it because the moment was good. Keep it because it's yours. If your thumb can move in both directions, you were never the one hiding. One thing this video couldn't cover, where that verdict habit comes from in the first place. The attachment decode, avoidant, anxious, or secure, is already up. Subscribe so the next decode finds you. We don't just describe people, we decode them.